Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I wanted to show you the huge deal that I got this weekend that is going to become my winter eBay project. So Saturday I saw that there was a sale not far from my house, a couple miles down the road, and I hit that one before I went to the townwide sale the next town over. And in the ad it said that the lady, one of the people in the neighborhood, had a lot of needlework items. So I went there and she had a bunch of those cardboard magazine holders full of like pattern books for everything you could think of: crochet, knitting, afghans, macrame, needlepoint, cross stitch, I mean, you name it, she had it. So I was going through some and she's like, you know, they're 10 cents a book, and she goes, or you could have like everything for $35. I was like, no, I don't know if I want everything. So anyway, I picked up some of these on Saturday, and these are some books that are actually in Japanese, but you can still read the charts. I thought those were interesting, and I'd never heard of blackwork embroidery, and there's some stencil books. And then I picked up a lot of these. These are all patterns to make miniature like rugs and pillows and bedspreads and stuff for doll houses. So I picked those up for 10 cents a piece, and I went on my way. And then the next day I was thinking about it, and I did a little research on eBay and saw that, you know, a lot of people sell these pattern books. Some sell them individually, some sell them in lots, and so I figured I would go back and talk to the lady about it and see if she still had her books. So I went back there yesterday morning, and she still had all her books on the table. And then as I was looking, she goes, you know what, I have some more in the house. She goes, do you want me to bring them out? And I said, yeah, okay. So she brought out this stack of like hardcover books, and then she probably brought out, I think it was 6 more of the magazine holders. And I asked her, I said, how much do you want for everything? She goes, are you serious? I said, yeah. She goes, $20. I'm like, sold. So this is everything that I got yesterday for 20 bucks. So there are 15 of these magazine holders here, stuffed to the gills. There were 21 of them, but I consolidated. Stuffed to the gills with pattern books. And I'm thinking, you know, I can make probably a quarter to $1 average on most of these. So it's probably like $300 to $600 sitting right here, maybe more. I don't know how much some of these things are going to go for, but a lot of these things are from like the 70s and 80s, and some are even older than that. Like these over here are all from like the 40s and 50s. This one is beautiful. The clothes in here are gorgeous. Sorry, there's a glare. I'll move over here so you guys can see. But I have these all in my bedroom right now because there's not a lot of room in my basement, and plus I just didn't want to take a chance that these things would get wet. But I mean, look at these, they're beautiful. And then this lady cracked me up because she's standing here in her fancy dress with like the fur cuffs and everything, and she's looking at a knick-knack, and I was just thinking about, you know, maybe she's a picker, you know, from back in the 50s. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how I dress when I go out on Fridays and Saturdays. Crack me up. But anyway, there was all these old books, baby books. I know all the baby pattern books will sell well, and there's a lot of them in these magazine holders. Like this one. This one's cool. Knit for Defense. And then a lot of these lace ones on how to make the edgings on doilies and stuff like that. Those will sell well. But I don't know about a lot of them from the 70s though. A lot of the clothing ones from the 70s, I don't know. Because, I mean, you saw the one that I just showed you with the ladies in the fancy outfits from the 50s, right? Okay. now I have photographic evidence that probably everyone in the 70s was on major hallucinogenic drugs. Holy cow. Look at some of these. I mean, I have a lot, but these are just some of the best ones. There's these poor children that they made dress up in these sweaters with these matching knickers. Unbelievable. Then there's this poor child here, and they made him dress in this horrible poncho. So I'm sure that was a blackmail photo for later on in his life. And then all you ladies out there who were kids in the 70s, you know we all had these horrible crocheted vests at some point in time. Mine were not plain like that though. Mine were like 8 different colors, or patchwork, or whatever. Ugh, I hated those things. So there's those. More of the crocheted vests. Oh, and this one has the matching hat. And last but not least, I did save the best for last. Look at these men's sweaters. Holy cow. Okay, I know nothing about fashion, you guys, but I know that this is all kinds of wrong right here. I mean, look, the guy's wearing a scarf, for God's sake. Unbelievable. And it has a belt that goes through the sweater. Wow. Oh, and can't forget these two handsome guys on the back. Look how dark he is. Oh my God. He must have been like out in the sun for about 3 years before they even took this picture. Okay, so I just had to share that one with you. That was hysterical. My husband took one look at that and was like dying laughing. So that was my deal of the weekend. And yes, my walls are purple. And it's outdated, I know. But my husband, you know, did let me do it. And we have big black furniture, so that kind of offsets the purple. So that's my deal of the weekend. And she did also say she had a lot of wool yarn, like 3 closets full of yarn. So she's going away today. So I'm going to call her in a couple weeks and take a look at the yarn and do some research first. And I may get a deal on that too, because that seems to sell pretty well on eBay. So that's it, everyone. I'll talk to you later, and have a great week. Bye.